Right, this little town there you see in front of you is called Las Salinas, which is 2-3 miles from the resort of Caleta. Just walk along the coast. It's not quite a nice walk. Basically, Las Salinas, sal, obviously in Spanish is salt, because this is a very old salt, not factory, a salt, where they refine it or whatever. But basically what happens is, as you can see, when the tide's in or the sea's rough, it splashes up. And if I can show you, you can actually go with them, pay to see the process, but you can just see it from the outside. It's a bit pointless paying for it, because I think they charge you about £8, and then they give you a free bag of salt, which is only about 90p in the shops. But basically the water splashes in from the sea into this trough, and then, be careful, it's a bit slippery. Oh, there you go. Oh, that nearly got me. There it goes up there, there you go. Then it runs down here. Sometimes even fish get washed up, but they don't last long, because as it starts to dry out, the salt kills them, unfortunately. But you do get the odd fish in here. And then show you roughly where it goes. That's the little town over there. They've got a nice little restaurant now. Someone up here, I can't see. Don't mess about with him. He's not on guard. It just says no dogs allowed, but I think that's called a Presa Canarius, which is basically a Canarian Mastiff. He looks pretty mean. Don't mess with him. Right, and then the sea goes into this big, like a reservoir. Oh, that's an unusual bird. Bloody can't see anything with these glasses. There you go. What an ugly bastard. A bit like myself. This is a bit shit trying to walk with this. You can tell I'm useless at this. But then basically it goes into these reservoirs and then slowly gets dried out in the sun. And they open it up when they want and let the water flood this lower level lower level, like a reservoir, where they just put a tiny bit of water in. God, if only that was cocaine, eh? That'd be the end of the holidays as we know it. And then basically it dries out and they scrape the top off. And then they process it. I'm sure they bleach it and clean it, so I can't see them selling it straight from the sea, especially with all the pollution and plastics we got. Here we have, I can't remember the story to this whale. I think they found, I don't think this is real, I think this is a plastic model. What a lovely day. Should be on the beach really instead of doing silly boring videos, but it might do someone a favour who wants to come to this neck of the woods. There's plenty of info there now, I guess. It looks terrible, it looks filthy, it looks like when they slosh from when the snow's melting. Just quickly, this natural skeleton belongs to a young female, 19.5 metres long fin whale that was found lifeless on the beach in 2000. The cause of death was slow. Got ropes entangled round her head. Can't read the rest of it, but it's about 40 to 50 tonnes. Okay, can't really read too much of it, but whatever. And that's about it. That's the stuff which looks filth. And then you have the nice little town over there of Salinas, which apparently has got a nice little seafood restaurant. I haven't been there because I'm too tight. There's a little blue restaurant now. And that's about it.